Yo, what's up, y'all, man? It's another Sunday. That means another law that we are learning today, and we're on law number 4, which is an important law, and not even just persuading people, but just in trying to get to where you want to be as a man, as a woman, as whatever you are. This is an important law. Law number 4 says always say less than necessary. Now, look, I'm gonna break down what I think that law means first, and then I'm gonna break down some notes, like say some of the bullet points I took down in my notes, and then we're gonna talk about it. So, law number 4, always say less than necessary. Basically, that means, oh my God, this is one of my favorite quotes, bro. The first person I heard say this was CM Punk. He said, "It's better to shut your mouth and be viewed as a fool than to speak and remove all doubt." The reason why that is such an important quote is because so many people talk all the time and always say their plans and always say what they're feeling and their emotion and their current emotion, and never take time to think and process and say what's needed. People all will have diarrhea of the mouth, just talk so much, right? But the people that say less than necessary, for one, it eliminates the potential of them saying something that can incriminate themselves, say something that can make them lose aura, or just say something that can embarrass themselves. But also it leaves people, like, if I'm a person who doesn't say much, you're gonna be like, dang, I wonder what Jaden's thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what I'm thinking, because I'm not saying anything at it. If for one, that gives you power over them, because it makes them, that kind of ties into the law we just made in my last video. Like, it kind of makes them more interested in what you have to say, and you won't burn any bridge if you don't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because your actions are more important than your words anyway. So that's pretty much what I gathered from that law, and we're gonna get into my notes. So, bro, listen to that. That's an important quote. It's better to shut your mouth and be viewed as a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. That's one of my favorite quotes, bro. But so some notes I wrote down is, when you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear. Yeah, so people who talk I say this all the time, and this is underlying theme that I found in this first few chapters I've been reading of this book, is that familiarity breeds contempt. The more you know about a person, the more you see a person, the more you hear a person's opinion, the more common you'll appear to them. And eventually people are gonna be like, if you figure a person out, you're gonna be like, okay, I want something new that I'm gonna figure out, right? So you have power in not saying much at all. You have power in letting your actions speak for themselves. You have power in that, because people will never be able to figure yourself out if you never give your opinions, never say your goals, never say where you want to be, never speak about your work ethic. You just let them see that, you know what I mean? So it says speaking clearly and concisely is the best way to be charismatic with your words. So when you do speak, and when you do speak about yourself, it's not, you don't want to just say everything that's on your mind. You want to speak clearly, you want to speak concisely, to where people can get your point straight up, and also it leaves it up to interpretation. And interpretation is important in people who are trying to build a mystique about them. Having people interpret what you may mean by a word, or interpret what you may mean by an action, gives them power, because they don't fully know you. You know what I'm saying? This is a manipulative book. You want to learn, you want to throw people off, you know what I'm saying? And never let people know your cards. So it says the more you say, the more likely you are to appear foolish. That goes, oh my God, did I just get shit on? What the? Bro, did I just get a bird poop? Why I just feel something drip on me? I don't know. That's weird. But nah. It says, the more you say, the more likely you are to appear foolish. That goes back to the quote I said at the start of the video. The more you speak, it's better to be viewed as a fool. It's better to shut your mouth and be viewed as a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. The more you say, it means the more potential of you accidentally saying something that's gonna make you sound lame, make you sound like a loser, make you give up your plans, show your hand. And it's like, just if you just say what is necessary and you don't overspeak and you don't overshare, bro, it'll make your mystique way more powerful, because people will never be able to get a full read on you. You know what I mean? It also says, this is important, it says, a person who cannot control their words cannot control himself and is unworthy of respect. Yeah, your words are powerful, bro. What you say to yourself, what you say to people, all of that is powerful. And if you can't control that, why should someone respect you? And words are used as a tool to build relationships and create, like, you can literally create so much off of just your words. So if you can't control your words, why should someone respect you? This is another kind of a metaphor he used. He said, it is more damaging for a minister to say foolish things than to do them. That just goes to show that, like, a minister is a person who we consider to have respect, because they're considered to know a lot.